Welcome to the Miraculous Living Network. Coming up next, a modern-day Nostradamus addresses the 99% Occupy movement. Hi, I'm Jill Hendrickson with the Miraculous Living Network. And today I have with me an expert on accelerating wealth from the inside out, Reverend Julie Renee. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Jill. It's fun to be here. Thank you.
You know, I was wondering if you could comment on the economy today, what's happening, and what we can do about the distribution of wealth situation here in America.
Absolutely. And it is at a critical level, and it has to be. We are in the era change. We're changing from the age of Aquarius to the out of the Piscean age. And the Piscean age was actually the patriarchal era. In the patriarchal era, we had all of these male-dominated systems sprout up. The American Medical Association, the governments that are sprouted up, the Wall Street, all the money systems, all the legal systems came out of the patriarchal era. Well, we're approaching 2012, and we're right in the middle of the era change. It takes about 90 years for the era to really literally change, and we're just kind of coming up right smack dab in the middle. And so it's a natural thing to see this crisis of the 99% saying, look, there's 400 people who have all the money and all the benefits and all the bonuses, and we don't. Now, we're on the wrong track. It had to come up. But what I want to encourage people to understand is that if you create a punishment for the people who are succeeding, you are not actually growing your inner concept of wealth. You are not going to get wealthier. It is not going to even out. We can't do it by complaining or trying to regulate people who are successful. What we can do is we can invite these people into a new system, and that would be from their own space, that they look inside themselves and say, yes, I'd like to pay more taxes. Yes, this is an era where I need to pay for my health insurance myself. I agree that insider trading is unfair, and I'm going to just operate from my own moral standards. And so this is a way, if we can allow them, maybe give them guidelines, but say, really check in with yourself and see what feels right to you. And then really take the focus off of those 400. And each and every one of us, the 99% who aren't in that billionaire status, it's now time for us to change the way that we feel about ourselves. We are all now available to live in the Garden of Eden that was originally created for us. So there is no reason that if we change our mindset, that we can't experience that beautiful wealth, love, joy, connection, and happiness by changing ourselves from the inside out, by making wealth and the experience of wealth right, not wrong.
And actually, you have your own program that you've developed for creating abundance from the inside out. Is that correct?
I have an amazing 21-day meditation program. It's meditation and action. You get a guidebook, and it is a phenomenal program that has produced incredible results. We have a lot of really great testimonials for people where they're actually able to alter their DNA, their wiring, I'm allowed to have this much money, and they actually step into a new phase of their life where they're manifesting on a much greater level really rapidly, with making things right, with staying in gratitude, joy, and celebration. And rather than trying to really, in this way that the culture is spinning out right now, punishing and complaining, I'll tell you what Mother Teresa said, if you have an anti-war rally, I'm not going to show up. But if you have a peace rally, I want to be there. I'm going to be there for you. This same concept. Don't fight the system. From the inside, create a whole new strategy and have it come from this appreciation, this gratitude of what's already working, what's already in place.
Thank you. So, in other words, instead of pulling a few down, we're talking about uplifting everyone to bring in more abundance for everybody.
Absolutely. And the era, this Aquarian era, is the era of androgyny, of equality, of balancing, of reckoning. So these patriarchal systems are collapsing. They are. You see it everywhere. All the money systems are collapsing, legal systems, governments, everything is falling apart that was created in the Piscean era. And what we now have an opportunity to do is create something that's wonderful for everyone.
I like that idea. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
And thank you everyone for joining us today on the Miraculous Living Network. We'll see you on the next broadcast.